Hey everyone, Brian from Bear Bull Traders here. Wednesday, March 31st, last day of the first quarter. Just wrapped up that first quarter, and this is the Wednesday night, typical Wednesday night review. Usually, this is sort of the hump day midweek review, but as you know, we've got one more trading day this week, and then Friday is a holiday. So we'll just take a look at how things have been trading this week. And we got one day left, so let's see how we might close out the week here. So we'll start out with the transports like we always do. And you can see here we had a bit of what was going on today. It seemed like there was definitely some rotation out of what I called the value names, and we had the rotation back into tech and small cap. It seemed like so. Big sort of a mixed bag here on the transports this week. We've had down day Monday. I think the markets were generally down. Up day Tuesday, and then a down day here on Wednesday on the transports. Volume is kind of dropping off here. We're really still quite overbought here. Pretty RSI is pretty close to 70, so we could use a little bit of a pullback here. Maybe we're going to get another one of these sort of consolidation, maybe a pullback to the 20 moving average on the transports before we can make any headway to go higher, if that's the direction we're going in. So the yields, I'm not sure, this isn't updated, doesn't usually update right away, but I believe it's sort of hung around this level here. We'll take a look at that in a second. The Dow, again, one up day and two sort of down days here, the last couple days. Again, this sort of rotation back to what we would call the growth stocks, which are the Qs and IWM. You can see here we did this on a bit more volume that we've been getting, which again is sort of an indication that some of the bigger money is rotating some of their funds in and out of different sectors. So again, we were getting pretty overbought here. Bit of a false breakout actually on this. So we'll see if again we get another bit of a pullback to this 20 moving average, just like the transports. IWM, this is one of the indexes that I thought some of the money was flowing into, and if you watched my video on the weekend, you saw that was sort of my forecast as to what might happen this week. We'd get a rotation of money out of the growth stocks and into some of these indexes that have really been underperforming while the Dow and the SPY have been going higher, and that's kind of what we had after we had that big down day on Monday. Come back Tuesday and then follow through Wednesday. We did get stalled out here on the 20 moving average. RSI is putting in a higher low. Stochastics really oversold here. You can see when the stochastics get down into this level, you're almost guaranteed you're going to at least get a bounce, which is what we've had so far. And we'll see if we get a continuation move tomorrow. It'll be kind of interesting to see if there is any follow through. The Q, sort of same comments here. Pretty beaten down in terms of the growth sector compared to SPY and Dow. And you can see here we're kind of turning back up here on the histogram, MACD, the stochastics turning back up, and RSI getting above 50 again. So we did not manage to get, at least we hit looks like we hit the 50 moving average and then kind of pulled back. A lot of that pullback was right at the end of the day. There was some pretty hard selling into the close. Let's just take a look at the 15-minute chart quickly. And you can see here we had a really nice pop up at the open and kind of held throughout the day, a little bit of a pullback. Came back in the afternoon, and then those last 45 minutes we were really sold off, and you can see here the volume really spiked up on that sell-off. So not a great way to end the day, I would say, if you're a bull. Again, the SPY looked like it made an all-time high. Did it hit 4,000? Not quite. Almost got there. 6 points, 5.5 points short of 4,000. And then we had that pullback, kind of average volume day. Again, stochastics a little bit overbought here, so maybe due for a bit of a pullback here. And the dollar remains strong, and we tried to sell it off today, and it came right back up. So that's again some challenges posed for emerging markets and the materials. VIX again remaining really low, just not no fear in the market. And here's the TLT. So we did get a bit of a bounce on the we had the TLT pullback today, so we must have gotten a bit of a bounce on the yields, a little bit higher today as well. But didn't seem to rattle the markets very much. And with the yields going higher, now the Qs are kind of whereas it was a big problem before, now it doesn't seem to be an issue, which is kind of the way the market works sometimes. You get obsessed about something, and then a day or two later, it's not a big deal. So sometimes that happens. Again, you can see SPY. Not a great candle here. It looks like almost a reversing candle. Just taking a look at some of the sectors. Communications really couldn't get through the 50. Again, XLK, the technology sector, still looks like it might be going higher. Industrials, materials all pulled back today, probably partly because of the strong dollar and again rotation back into growth and out of value. Energy is taking a bit of a hit here, I think because of the Europe shutting down again. Consumer staples pulling back as we go get more money flow into growth. And the XLV pulled back quite a bit here. Financials, interesting financials. Let's look at some divergences. Financials pulled back today despite the fact that yields went a little higher, which is not what you'd expect. And with yields going higher, you wouldn't expect utilities to go up, but they did. So maybe still money going into that safety trade, even though it didn't flow into the staples. Okay, so let's end with a couple of the watch list from last weekend. Dropped some of them off. I'm still watching this Discovery Inc. Really got sold off here on that Archego fund blow up, and it's kind of finding a base here. I'll be keeping an eye on that one. From some of the watch list, I did take some trades on Tuesday. So FCell was one of them. I noticed it held again here, so got into that one on Tuesday. That was from the Tuesday watch list. NEO I didn't take. I could have taken any number of these. NEO was one I didn't take. PLTR, again, nice little double bottom here. Did not take that one, but something to keep an eye on. Still going to struggle to get through the this 20 moving average and this volume shelf here of all these people that are sitting up there that need that are maybe stuck in that position on the long side. So Rocket, just no follow through on that one. TAN was one I mentioned on the weekend and took it on Tuesday. Got it fairly early and I've had a nice run in a couple days, partialed out on a lot of that and still holding a little bit. UNG not doing much here, and Yin got some. I haven't got any of that. No, I didn't get any of that. I did pick up XPEV on Tuesday as well because it had a really nice day going on there. Instead of NEO, had a really nice pop and held on to that. Sold some this morning and then still holding some. So yeah, XPEV's looking pretty good, and it's pretty close to my target now here. This one area where it's probably going to see some pretty significant resistance, support here, resistance here. So anyway, yeah, that was some really good trades. Once we got a bounce as basically what I was expecting. So hopefully some of you guys were watching the same stocks and got in on some nice moves here over the last 2 days. But we'll see how the market closes out the week. I'm biased towards a little bit of a sell-off. We will see how the day opens and how we trade during the day. But I think after this 2-day run, we might be taking a break here on Thursday, and especially as we go into the long weekend. So keep an eye on that for a sell-off into the last trading day of the week. And this is my book on Amazon. how to swing trade if you haven't checked it out. And of course, as usual, we'll be starting out tomorrow morning, the Bear Bull Trading Room, 8:30 or 8 o'clock on YouTube. We'll start out with Jared engineering the markets, and then 8:30, Carlos and Norm will take it through the pre-market show, and then of course we will be trading the open at 9:30. Hopefully you can join us then, and enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody. Have a good one. Bye for now.